Hey everybody. So I love to help people who are thinking about doing stuff like going to Thailand, like I do. And I love to give you guys any type of heads up or any shortcuts in the learning curve. And I just want to show you, I just went to Big C, which is one of the favorite places out here. And I bought food for the next couple of days. I like to eat healthy, so I cook almost all my food, not all my food, but almost all my food in a rice cooker steamer. And the reason I do that is because it's a really healthy way to cook food, and it's super easy. This thing cooks everything from chicken to vegetables, everything in like 20 minutes, and it takes out all the extra fat. So I eat healthy, but I also like to have, I like to eat certain things from time to time. Like today I bought pork bellies, which is bacon, and they have, the Big C has the best selection of meats there. So it's pretty tempting to splurge once in a while. And then I love frying pork. I love frying bacon. I just love bacon, so just like every American does. And they have really good uncut pork bellies out here that are awesome. So anyways, I'm going to show you what I bought and show you how much it cost. These are the pork bellies, which are uncut. You're not going to be able to see them in this bag, but trust me, they are really good. I'm not going to take them out of the bag because I'm not going to cook those right away. So you got a carrot. Here's the chicken, which was 50 cents. And they have a little sale rack. These mushrooms were on sale for 46 baht, those. An onion. I don't need to take that out of the bag for you guys. It's an onion. Two little tomatoes. I don't need to take those out of the bag. And I got butter because I needed butter. I like to use butter to fry the pork bellies. So this is all enough food for me. I'll eat this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is all enough food for me for I'd say maybe 3 days. 2 days, maybe 3 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this came to 283 baht, I believe. Yeah, 283 baht. So let's see what that is. So go over to the little baht converter, which I still use for everything. 280 is $7.97. So at least that food will get me through at least 2 full days. Like I said, I eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I know a lot of Americans, I mean, I've had plenty of friends come out here to Thailand with me and splurge. It's just, you know, they're like, they're either going to be in what we call out here big bang mode, which means they're just acting like big shots, and they're gonna go out and, you know, eat big, They want to have the penthouse suite. I mean, that's fine. That is, nobody out here respects people that do that. And it's just not the way Thai people roll. And if you want to have a good time in Thailand, I mean, you can do the tourist thing, and you know, spend your money stupidly and or whatever. I mean, not stupidly. I've got friends watching this that have done that, so they're going to be like mad at me. But you can do that. You can spend your money that way if you want. But it's really a waste of it's really a waste of your money, and you don't get any bonus points from anybody. All you're doing is just throwing your money away. So I now, on the other hand, I have friends that live in like, really, I've got one friend that lives in a 1,500 baht a month room, which is dirt cheap out here. It has no air conditioning, and it's pretty rough. I could never do that. So I'm definitely not the most efficient person out here in Thailand, but I'm also not the most wasteful person out here in Thailand too. And so I live in a really nice place out here. It's the View Tule 6. That's what's important to me. I like this. Look at this. This means a lot to me. And I mean, a lot of people will do this for like the Hilton's right next door. They have the same view. Hilton's $320 a day right now. I just talked to a guy yesterday, and he's paying $320 a day. And I pay $800 for a month here. And this place is just absolutely, it's the same thing, you know. It's the exact same. In fact, these rooms, this room here is bigger than the room I would have gotten at the Hilton. And it's much nicer. Everything about it's nicer. So it took me a while to go around. I definitely I went to some different places out here. I checked them out. Some of them were really tiny. Like, we're talking under like 30 square meters, 25 square meters. And I had some experiences with some pretty shady landlords who were just scumbags, you know. I'm not going to say anything else except for, you know, they weren't real professional. So the thing about the view is it's pretty much you're gonna, you know, depending on who you rent from here, because you can rent from, there's a bunch of different property managers. I use Condo 6. The guy's Oil is his name. Super nice guy. Super good guy. You know, I haven't had any red flags come up with him. But yeah, I like this place. You know, to me, it's worth spending. Back in Huntington Beach, $1,000. I couldn't possibly live in Huntington Beach for $1,000 a month. And out here, it's like the top of the food chain. So, but I don't go around and throw my money away everywhere else. The things that are important to me, like I did buy a motorbike, brand new, because I like reliable transportation. That's really important to me. And I didn't do that right off the bat though, because it took me a while to figure out what kind of bike I wanted. I bought a used bike. I actually have the same, I actually have two bikes right now. because I bought a used one, and it started giving me problems, and that's why I went out and I bought the new one. So, but I didn't spend a lot of money on the used one, but it did tell me what I wanted as far as size goes, speed, all that kind of stuff, and it was actually a perfect bike. So I have two bikes right now. I'll be using the other one for something or getting rid of it. I might be using it for people that are helping me out, giving them something to drive around. But anyways, you're gonna see this is actually, looking at this, it doesn't look like it's much food. $7.50 worth of food, and it really doesn't look like it's that much, but actually it's quite a bit. And this will easily be enough for 3 days. There's, like I said, there's things I do spend money on. I work out and I take protein, so I get a little bit more protein than just that chicken right there, and it makes a big difference. I can definitely tell the difference in my my muscle and in how easier my workouts are, because I'm giving myself the stuff that my body needs. So there's an extra cost that I would have. I also do that in America too, so I would have that extra cost in America. I'm not a big supplement fan. I think you can get most of your stuff through nature, but when it comes to protein, isolates make a big difference, and I use one. This is from here, so this is not the same stuff I use in America. But yeah, so I spend money on protein, and you're gonna see how fast this little container right here will almost last me a day, and it's at least 2 meals, could be 3 meals. Everybody says the same thing out here. You don't eat as much out here as we do. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the temperature, because it's humid all the time and it's warmer. Maybe that has something to do with it. But everybody I talk to says the same thing, that they don't eat as much out here in Thailand as they do back home. So that's just a phenomena out here that occurs. And these little plastic things you're seeing here, these are containers I bought in food in, and I've saved them because they're perfectly good for keeping your stuff, your vegetables and food fresh. And you don't want to spend money out here. You want to save your money. You want to be able to have your money to enjoy life. So you spend it all, it's gone. You can't enjoy life. And so anyways, those make a big difference. That thing is almost full right now. I want to definitely get some mushrooms in there. And I've got a little bit of onion that I want to get in there too. And we'll see if I have enough room here. So I got a little bit of almost everything, which is the way to do it. So like I said, this is 3 days worth of food, and good food that's healthy. It's always, I do eat out here a little bit, because it's just, the food here is so tasty. It's so good, and most of it's really healthy. But I also have an ice cream every once in a while. The kids that I help out, they like to have ice creams, and it's kind of hard not to have one if they're having one. So, dropping everything on the ground. But $7.50. Good stuff. I have my soy sauce to mix it with. And that's full. This is going to be hard to shut now. There you go, guys. Super easy. Everything's gonna stay good until I need it next. Now this one I did buy. That was when I was first doing this. And I started bringing home food going, why am I buying those when I got all this stuff for free? So there you go. There's food for 3 days for $7.50. You can't, and I got my extra pork bellies, which I would not have normally gotten. So actually, food for 3 days plus a treat for $7.50. So there you go, guys. Have a wonderful day.